Hello, welcome to another episode of Okay Karen
Okay, Karen.
with Angela and Betsy. And tonight we have a good one, or today, whenever you listen to it, we have a good one for y'all. Another made-up game.
That we've never done before. We don't play this in real
Never.
life, by the way. This is just something we made up for the
No.
podcast. Because
But
we already
wanted
know
y'all to-
everything.
We know we know everything about each other, but y'all don't know everything about us.
Do you have any shout outs?
Do I have any shout outs? Oh, my mama is still listening when mom plays it for her. Mama's listening. So thanks, mama. And Leslie is still listening. And Dana, my niece.
Lots
and
of people are
Kirsten.
still listening. There are followers,
Yeah.
Angela. We
But
love
they
that.
are contacting me and saying, hey, I did this. I like this one, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, good.
So that's why I'm shouting them out. So y'all want to shout out, you contact me.
Okay.
Do you have any?
No, not particularly. Just the regular group of people, friends and
Our
family that
superstar?
watch. Our superstar.
Jenny?
Yes.
Jenny.
And my cousin John.
John.
So yeah, the super fans. I just wanted to say that one, I'm excited for this game. And two, I need to set the timer because that wedding dress episode was long.
Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. We just got caught. We just got carried away.
And we could have talked longer, you know that.
We really could have.
But I wanted to say that it feels like it's been forever. So we record these a little bit ahead of time. And then we have one drop every week because we're so cool.
Because Betsy can figure it out because I can.
Yeah, right. And so we have one drop every week, but I was traveling and we had stuff going on. And so we didn't have one. We haven't recorded one in a couple weeks. And it feels like, I haven't talked to Angela. We need to do a podcast.
We tried recording one. This one, though, because of the type of game it is, we had to do on a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And which leads us into our game. It's truth or shot.
Truth or shot.
Truth or shot. Here's my little pink shot glass.
I have I Heart New York because Angela and I went to New York together. Angela had planned that trip. She did an amazing job.
Thank you.
Right.
I love New York. I cannot wait to go back. So tell us what you're taking shots of. What do you have
Oh my gosh. I just brought in a bunch of stuff into my office room. So I have some homemade limoncello that my sister made that I've never tasted, but I've had it for like a year and a half or 2 years. So I don't know. That's going to be like moonshine. I don't know how strong that's going to be. And then I have some raspberry vodka, some Fireball, some gingerbread spice Southern Comfort, which isn't opened, but I'm kind of like, well, it's fall. It's almost fall.
It's not fall down here.
Try it out.
I mean, people up north, y'all are probably enjoying the weather. It's not. My air's still blasting. I have Firefly sweet tea vodka.
Oh, I can't wait to try that. You need to.
One of my new favorites.
Bring me some of that. Actually, I might be able to get it here. I've never looked.
And I have king cake flavored vodka.
Ooh, I didn't know they made that.
During Mardi Gras. So
what brand
that's how
is
long
that?
I've had it. It's Taka. And I don't know why
they have
I have
Bluebell
it.
ice cream. That's king cake.
That's king cake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
I've actually had it. It is pretty good. It's not bad at all. So let's.
And I am eating dinner because I did not think this would be a good game to play on an empty stomach. Because
that's a good idea.
Let's be honest. I'm a lightweight anyway, so we'll see what happens.
My shirt. Okay.
So the idea of this game is it's called Truth or Shot. I made it up, and Angela said, "But we already know everything about each other." And I said, "Yes, but the people on the podcast don't know everything about each other." So we are going to ask each other a question, and you have a choice if you want to answer it. We promise to be honest, Angela. We promise to be
left
honest.
or right hand.
Well, this is right, but I think it's a mirror image for the people. So
but I know I'm putting my right hand up. I know.
Okay. No, I mean they'll see it as the opposite.
I haven't started drinking yet. I didn't drink all day today because
so you
I was like, truth or shot tonight.
If you want to answer the question truthfully for all the world to hear, all of our 50 subscribers, or if you never know, this may be the episode that blows up and it's like 500,000 views and we just shared all of our deepest, darkest secrets. Or if you just want to take a shot. if you want to take a shot instead of sharing that personal information. Okay.
Okay. And you ask me first, and we'll only do, if we have to say names, let's do just first names.
No way. You have to be completely honest. I didn't do that.
Okay, I'm going to be drinking a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay.
I'll spread
This
it out. If you do
episode
like 3 shots in a row, I'll give you an easy one that I know you'll be willing to eat.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. All right.
Let's make a disclaimer. No one is driving after this episode.
No. My kids
either
are
of
in bed
us
sleeping. I don't have to take care of them or anything. So
yes, and we're both over 21. Barely, but we are.
But I got
over.
carded this week at the
That's pretty
store.
awesome. That's awesome.
With all my groceries too, and alcohol. I think the mask helps.
The masks are throwing people off. I think so too.
Looking,
I mean, although
21.
I would say you're younger than, yes, I would card you too. Okay,
dyed my
let's
hair
go.
off, so that helps. Okay, all right.
Yeah, that does.
You ready? I think you're gonna take a shot for this first one. Okay.
Okay, let me get it ready.
Question: Angela Marie Darrow.
Okay.
First and last names. Who was your crush in high school?
Okay.
Are you thinking about answering?
Oh no,
and I know the true answer. Oh, you're doing a shot. Okay. I was like, I know the real answer. So if you make something up, I'm going to be like, take a shot.
Yeah. So I just don't feel like I need to tell everyone that.
You know what? No, Angela,
there was some really
20 years ago.
Yeah. No.
And you're not going to do it. All right.
Huh. All right.
That was easy. We got a lot more of that coming.
Ooh, that's really good though.
Is that the sweet tea?
And normally I mix it with something, but
it's good by itself.
Yeah. Okay, Betsy. That's pretty amazing how much we think alike, because my first question is crush in high school.
Okay, let me tell you something.
It is written down. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, I see the next one also. Don't tell me. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Okay. So let me tell you something. When we were discussing this, Angela's like, but we already know everything. And I'm like, she's like, but I would answer anything. And I said, really? She's like, what kind of questions are you thinking? I said, who was your crush in high school? And she goes, oh, okay, no way. And then she said, what other questions? I said, I'm not telling you anymore. That's the only example I'm giving you. That's why she has it written down. Would you have thought of that? Or you thought of it because I said it?
No, I would have thought about it. I will tell you my crush in elementary school because I have no clue where he is. But
is it somebody I know?
No.
Oh, no. So the one from high school, you know where he is. You still know about this guy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, hello, we went to high school. Majority of them still live here on the coast.
Yeah, I guess I just don't care.
Okay, well then tell us yours,
I'm ready.
sister. That's my first question.
Oh, I'll give you 2.
You'll give me 2.
I'll give you 2.
Okay. I know who one of them is. Can I say?
Oh yeah, you know one.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah. It may not actually be one I want to. How many did I have?
It's Justin Emile.
Oh, Justin Emile. Yeah, that was one of them. So
everyone liked him. I mean, he's such a good guy.
He's a nice guy. So,
he is.
Justin and I used to like talk on the phone every once in a while. I feel like 9th grade, 10th grade.
Yeah.
And then
I think I remember you saying that.
Had a fax machine because they had a business, and he would like call, because we didn't have text or anything, call on the landline and ask me for like the vocabulary words the night before the vocabulary test, like every week. And I would fax the list to him. I'm like, this seems like it was 100 years ago.
So he had a fax machine also?
Apparently. But I just remember that. And like now I feel like, number one, the teacher would have everything online.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was just such a funny thing. But
it's also because, but not everyone had fax machines in their house.
Oh, no. Yeah. It was,
I didn't have that.
I don't know why. I don't remember what his parents did. You probably know. I don't remember.
Yeah, I did.
But anyway, he's a nice guy. He's just like
really nice guy.
He's good, and he was friendly, and he was like, the guy next door, and was not interested in me at all, but was nice to me. And so I was just like held out hope for like 2 years, and then later for a little while later, I had a crush on Michael Bartlett. Did you know that?
I don't know if I knew that.
I feel like
didn't we make a song up about his legs? Because he had really good calves from playing soccer.
We did with his calves, and I was like, I don't really care about legs. Like calves aren't anything for me. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, that is nothing I look at now when I'm looking at a guy.
Wow, look at those calves. I don't remember who
thing
started that.
I look for is a ring, and then we go from there. So yeah, I don't know why we talked about calves.
I don't remember either. I think this must have been, I can't remember when he was, because he dated one of our good friends. I don't know if we should say names like that, but anyway.
Oh, we could say, shout out Amber.
Hey, Amber.
I've had a shot, so
we should definitely shout out Amber because she's becoming a super fan.
She is becoming a super fan. She bought some earphones. She said to watch us.
Yes, listen and even us. Her husband was like, she loves. That's like her time to go to somebody else's podcast every week, which is awesome. We love that.
She's gonna be on a future podcast.
Yeah, we have lots of guests lined up. Everybody get excited.
We do.
So I liked Michael Bartlett for a little while. And I remember one time he said he wanted to talk to me about something really serious. And I was like, he's going to say he likes me. I mean, it was like total lead up, you know? And we were really good friends at this time because he shared with me that he liked someone else. And I was just like I was in the car with him or something. It was after some event and we were sitting in the car.
Weird.
Really serious. I don't know if I should tell you. I don't think you like this girl very much. I'm just, whatever. No, he didn't say that.
But it was one of our friends?
No, she wasn't really in the powwow group. And I'll tell you later because I don't want it to be weird.
Okay.
But anyway.
Although I think I know who you're talking about.
I just got out of the truck and was just crushed.
Wait, what truck were you in?
I think he had a truck or a car.
Oh, he did have a truck.
I don't know. I cannot tell you anything about what this looked like. I just remember the feeling of hearing him say that he told me he had a crush on someone and he didn't know if he should talk to me about it. And then this is a very big drawn out dramatic thing. And then at the end, he told me I like so-and-so. And it
was just deflated.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
So anyway, hey, Justin. Hey,
all right.
Hope you guys are loving your life.
Nice.
Okay. Now, I guess
you want me to go on with the second one?
You?
I mean, whatever. We can do that. You can go ahead.
Okay. We'll go back to you because you asked me that and that took a long time.
Okay.
All right. What's the hardest thing physically you've ever done in your life?
Oh, easy. That damn Grand Canyon.
That's the hike in the Grand Canyon?
Yes. Going down and up in the same day. There's a reason why they have signs all over the place that says, don't go down and up in the same day.
We didn't go all the way down.
Oh, because we couldn't make it? We were going down.
We were a mile from the edge and we're like, we better turn around.
Yes. And when we got to the top, I remember I started crying. Now.
So we left at 7 a.m. and we got back at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
We were hiking a long time. And I think
it was cold, remember when we started? And so we had a bunch of layers.
13 miles, but a lot
I don't know.
Elevation.
It was, Oh, going down was just as hard, if not harder than coming up because the elevation, on your knees and your legs and your back. And now I have not I'm not given birth to anything, a baby.
People, this is one shot in, Angela.
But I would think childbirth would probably be if I did do that, would probably be number one. That's probably your hardest thing. And I'm not asking that question. So, but I'm sure that's very difficult. Now, if I ever did have a baby, I would want to be, if I could not be intubated during the process, then
you don't even just want an epidural. You want to be intubated.
Yes. Yeah, completely. Wake me up when the baby's
if you do a C-section, yeah. But I don't think they're going to intubate you if you're going to try and do it regular labor.
Yeah. So I've already actually tried to talk to anesthesia about that, but they wouldn't. And then, so yeah, for sure an epidural. That's the way I would go. Not Not natural. I'm not even going to try to do it natural. There would be no need for me to do. I know how I am when I get like a hangnail that's kind of coming out and I pick it and it starts bleeding and it hurts, or paper cut, or, I know how I am, people. I know. So,
Good that you know your pain
tolerance.
Yeah, your pain tolerance.
Way low.
They told me with my first one that I'm going to have like little to no pain tolerance because I've never broken a bone. Only surgery I had was from the kidney transplant, and it really wasn't that bad. And so, yeah, they were like, it's going to be really, really, really hard on you.
Oh my gosh. Who told you that?
The nurses, the OB, the maternity ward. Yeah, labor and delivery were telling me that. And I was like, okay. And I had to be induced because I was like 41 and a half weeks. And I'm like, okay, so were you starting the Pitocin now? Like, I don't have a choice in this. So why are you telling me that? Yeah. Also, you're kind of telling me that when I tell you I'm in a lot of pain, you're just going to write me off. So
that is insane.
Don't tell me that you're already telling me you're going to write me off.
Yeah.
So, wow. Because I actually think I have a high pain tolerance.
So you do. I think you do too.
Me? Anyway.
No, when I get my teeth like drill, when, they do like cavities, you know how they say like, okay, raise your hand if you can feel it. Mm-hmm. You know where I keep my hand? Right here. So I can go like this. So they can like see. I don't want to put it down here by my belly because they might not see if I raise it. I want them to see it. So yeah, I don't want to. Yeah. All right. Good. So I didn't have to take a shot.
You don't have to take a shot. I'm ready.
Okay. Who is your first kiss?
I think I might take a shot for this one.
Really?
Yeah. Do you even know? I'm not going to answer, but do you know? Because I don't know if you know.
I will have to talk off air because I don't think it was it wasn't down here. Or was it down here?
Yeah, it was. It was when I lived in Mississippi.
Oh.
The first two were when I lived in Mississippi. Two different people. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get this raspberry vodka.
Oh, it's been like 20 years.
Little thing. Huh?
It's been like 20 years. You're like all on me.
Well, here's why. Is because unlike like Justin and Michael Bartlett, I feel like I knew them well.
Uh-huh.
With
also probably they're never going to hear this podcast.
Sure, but even if they did, they're like, it's Betsy and Angela. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What are you doing?
There was a little more than what would fit in here, so I also. Ooh,
okay.
The raspberry vodka is pretty good.
All right.
It's burning a little bit.
Oh, let's do that shot then, Mama.
Good. I need a chaser.
I love it. Okay. Wow. I'm actually kind of surprised I got you to take a shot.
Oh, really? You might not get it anymore. But I also felt like I should take one since you've had one. All right, go ahead.
Oh, thanks. Oh, well, now it's your turn to ask me.
My turn. Okay.
Yeah.
What's something besides your phone that you absolutely cannot live without? Don't say like electricity. I mean, like you couldn't go without for 2 days. What's something that you could not go without for 2 days besides your phone?
And it can't be like people.
No.
Okay, so like a thing.
Favorite people.
My family. I mean, I talk to my mama
2 days without seeing them.
But I talk to her almost every day. Every day, I talk to my mom every day. Sorry, people. Maybe that's another reason why I'm not
Even
married.
when we're on vacation.
No, not when we're on vacation. But I do talk to her when we are on vacation. Not every day, though.
Yeah. All right.
What's something without my
not live without for 2 days?
For 2 days.
Besides your phone. So say you're coming here for the weekend. What would you have to have?
Oh, my contacts.
Okay.
Like I'm not. I mean, I could go without wearing makeup for 2 days. I could go without blow drying my hair, straighten my hair, because I did that when I went to Belize and Guatemala. Oh, I thought you said not stuff like that.
I said not people.
Oh,
Oh no, well,
because
I said electricity. You're right. So water.
yeah,
Yes, you would need a shower.
yeah, I would need a shower. But if it was an object or something, yeah, for sure, my contacts. Because my glasses prescription, I haven't changed those in like 10 years, if not even longer.
Why
I
don't
had
you
to,
change those? Because you have like
I
if you have
wear
vision, you
my,
might as well go get a new pair.
yeah, but I don't wear my glasses. I don't. And the one time I had to wear them to go to the eye doctor, because something was messed up with my eye, I was like going down the road squinting. Is that a red light or a green light? It was so bad.
That's why you should update them now before you're not in an emergency situation.
Yeah, and still didn't update them. So I'm just like, I need my contacts. First
Okay.
world problem over here.
First world problem. Next.
Okay. What would be if you had like a dream job, what would it be?
I put something like this for you too. I don't want to sound like really cheesy, but I really did love teaching when I was teaching. And now I'm home. I know. That's really cheesy.
That's your dream
okay,
job?
wait, I have a better one.
Okay, good.
I have kind of two. Like I would love to do something with art, but then that would probably be like teaching art. So never mind, still teaching. I would have an organizing company, like the new show.
Oh yeah.
What's the name of the show on Netflix? I thought it was Get Organized.
I thought it was Get
You said Tidy something. Anyway.
Tidy. Yeah. I don't know.
There's a show that just came out on Netflix
I just saw the first episode.
And they go to celebrity and regular people, but we've only seen the first episode, and they're with Reese Witherspoon. I've only seen like 10 minutes the first episode. But they go in and they organize closets, they organize pantries, they just like do everything. And I'm kind of a nerd, but I love organizing. My husband says that I reorganize too much. It's like it's already organized.
But yeah, but
and I'm
you're
like, it's a continual process. You got to keep going with it.
Like the closet behind you, when I've gone over there, it is very organized. It's really good though. I mean, that's really good. You're excellent with that.
I enjoy it. And
so that's
it's
really
something
cool.
that
I like that.
I think I'm good at, but I also really enjoy it. Like it's fun for me to see the before and after and to see the progress. When I was living outside the US, when I would come home for the summer, I'd spend a week or two with my sister in Wisconsin, and she would save projects for when I was there. Cause she's like, this is not, shout out Jenny, super fan. She's like, this is not my gifted area. So I'd get there and she'd be like, while you're here, what do you think of the closet? And she'd open it. It was just like packed full of stuff. She's like
that movie 27 Dresses, where she couldn't even shut the closet.
Yeah. She's like, what do you think? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And she's like, okay, I feel bad that I'm like asking you to do stuff when you're here. I'm like, no, I like this, And
that's
also
funny.
Her kid's bedroom one time, she's like arranging, decorating. Like, I just don't know where to put what and to do stuff. And I'm like, I'm on it.
That's
Sometimes
funny.
I feel a little bit like Leslie Knope from Parks and Rec. Did you ever watch that?
Is that Amy Poehler's character?
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen just one or two episodes, not much.
If you like The Office, you like Parks and Rec. You should from the beginning. The first season though is pretty. It's really a lot of like developing the characters, so it really gets funny in the second season. But you need the first season to know who everybody is and everything.
Right.
You should start it. You'll like it, Angela.
Okay, I might.
Feel that one shot.
Oh,
I'm such
all right.
Lightweight. Okay, moving on.
And you're eating. Okay,
it's my turn.
Yes, you to me. Ask me.
Well, let's give you another shot. You ready? This is definitely a shot one.
Really?
And I hope you have it for me too, because I'll take a shot too. I wouldn't care, but I would do a shot just for solidarity with you. Ready?
Yeah.
How much do you weigh?
Oh. I mean,
when I wrote this down, I was like, I should just put in parentheses shot beside that question.
Take a shot. That's right. So,
cheers.
They don't even have it on, you don't even have to put it on your driver's license anymore.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Not in Mississippi. Also, I've always said if I'm abducted, and you know how you put like describe the person, she's this height, weighs this much, she has this color hair, this color eyes. I told my mom, I was like, don't you ever put my weight. Just let me just go missing. I'll be fine with that.
Just let me stay missing, abducted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does your mom even know your weight though? Because you don't tell anybody.
No one knows
Hey,
that.
that's the thing.
Because my mama also said if a woman tells her weight, she'll tell you anything.
Ooh, I didn't know that. See, because I would be like, whatever, I'll tell people. But out of solidarity, I will take a shot with you.
Oh, thanks.
Ask me shot number 2. What should I do?
Do you want me to ask you that question?
I'm going to do Fireball. Yeah, ask me, and then I have a reason to take it.
Okay, Betsy, how much do you weigh?
I'm not telling you that.
You have little bitty.
I'm trying to get rid of
it
because they've been like floating around my house. They've been in the freezer for literally, I think, a year. I don't know why we have them, but they've been in the freezer a really long time.
I don't even know if I'll do the king cake. I'm really enjoying this sweet tea.
You're going to bring one of those to my house when you come visit. Yeah. Ready?
Okay, I will. Go.
Fireball.
That's his song.
I'm breathing Fireball.
I don't like Fireball with the cinnamon.
I do like it, but it's strong. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, no, it's your turn to ask me now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, you go next because I asked you wait, and you just repeated it. No, you go. Come on now.
All right. So let me see, because you did. Okay. If you could have one conversation.
Oh boy.
Anyone, dead or alive, who would it be with?
That is so hard.
Wow.
Okay.
You can take another shot, but I mean, you can come up with something.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people to choose from.
Yeah, like anybody from the past.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's
hard. I mean, you can say Jesus.
Yes, that'd be good to say Jesus.
But you could also say
like I immediately thought like John Paul II, Martin Luther King Jr. Like I thought of like people that I feel like I can read about. I can read what they've written, what they've said to the world, but like I want to know that person, like have a friendship with them, not just what they wrote in a book or said in a speech, if that makes sense.
Amelia Earhart.
Jesus, actually, not just what we know in the Bible. But I didn't think about him. But I would like to have a conversation with Mary, Jesus's mom, because I feel like we just don't know a lot. Like, oh, there's Mary. And she's amazing and never sinned and is just like perfect mom, perfect wife, perfect woman. But I'm like, what does that mean? Who are you? Does that make sense?
But it could be anyone, even someone alive, like Queen Elizabeth II, the longest reigning monarch. It could be
my top. I don't.
Yeah, mine neither. But I'm just trying to think of someone alive.
Okay.
Just think of someone alive.
Someone alive. I mean, then there's Elvis.
You want to talk to Elvis?
Okay,
what?
This is gonna sound really.
How did you get that?
I may do. So someone like Mother Teresa, I think is such a powerful person, but I feel like we do know more about her. Like we have videotapes of interviews with her and to her personality more. So I might do Our Lady. I know that sounds like really nerdy Catholic, but I feel like she's someone that I would want.
That's a good question.
See her personality and see, because what does that mean? I think
a good answer. I think I was
3-year-old
complimenting myself.
Oh, yes. Good question, Angela. I have a 3-year-old and an 18-month-old. And I think, Mary had Jesus at this age. And how did she do it without ever sinning?
Because, that's a good question.
My daughter basically told me, I texted you. She basically told me to shut up today.
When you were singing?
As I was giving her lunch, and she goes, "That's enough, Mom." And I said, "Excuse me, what do you mean? That's enough what?" And she goes, "That's enough of singing."
That's so funny.
A month ago. I'm like, okay, you know what, little girl, we're going to have to get bigger. We're going to have some issues. So, but what do you say to a 3-year-old? But yeah, the patience and talk. I'm like, who was Mary? Like, what was she like? Who were her friends? Mary had friends?
Did she have friends?
I mean, I'm assuming she had friends. She had
Why do you assume?
she had her cousin Elizabeth that she was close to because she went to be with her when she had a baby.
That's
There's just
true.
like nothing we know about her. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
moving on. Are you ready for your
Good
question?
job. Yes, I'm ready for my question.
I should get one that's like the complete opposite of what you just said. So
Oh, you want me to? You talked about Mary, and I'm going to talk about the complete opposite.
yeah, here we go. Ready?
Okay. All right.
If you were going to get plastic surgery on your face, what would you do?
On my face? Why does it have to be on my face?
Because that's the question, Angela. If you
Well, it's not a good one.
Botox or plastic surgery on your face,
Oh,
what would you choose? You can take a shot if you don't want to answer.
I mean,
Mm.
oh no, I have thought about plastic surgery. Who
But do you
hasn't
want
thought
to share
about
it with
plastic
everybody?
surgery?
What
Yeah,
you
I
think
don't
about your
mind
face?
sharing, but I've never thought about plastic surgery like on my face. I mean, is that? I just don't. I'm just like,
mean,
I'd
there's
rather.
like
There's so many,
like
so much
nose
other
job.
stuff.
There's like
No, I'm
taking
okay
lips
with
out,
my-
doing the chin.
So, I have this mole here.
You're gonna do a mole removal as your okay. So
Okay, but here's the thing. I mean, if they mess up, and I'm there's so much other things I would have plastic surgery on than on the face.
What are the other things? And I have
I would
on that because some of the mistakes, like we see celebrities before and after, and I'm like,
yes,
they look
like Renee Zellweger doesn't
person.
even look like her. They have to put her name under her picture now, so you know who she is.
Uma Thurman.
Yeah, I mean,
like just
and even some guys. What's the
older? It's okay.
Right.
The lady. What's the lady from Schitt's Creek? What's her name?
Oh! Don't talk about Maura.
No, I know. I'm saying she looks like she hasn't had any surgeries, and I'm like, that's fine.
Okay.
You're older. It's okay.
Yeah, she looks
like
good. She really does. Yeah.
You know, I'm like, that's,
and if she has, you don't know, like, oh, she's had this major surgery.
Right.
You know,
Moira.
Right, Moira.
Somehow last night realized that we hadn't seen all of season 5. We were scrolling through Netflix and realized we hadn't seen all of season 5. And I got so excited because I was like, there's Schitt's Creek episode.
I know.
Because it's so and Sean says he hates her voice. He's like, her voice just grates on me. I'm like, that's kind of the point, right?
Oh, for sure. And she came up with the bebe. You know how she calls her kids instead of babies? Yeah. Bebe. And she said, I just said it wrong on purpose, and everyone loved it. So they just went with it, you know?
Such a character. Everybody on the show is such a character. They don't have normal people.
David is fantastic.
David?
And
okay, anyway, going back to the thing.
So,
you can
if I had
gracefully without having plastic surgery. Yeah. What would you have, Angela? Not just your face, anywhere, go.
My boobs. Done.
Save that one for like at least 2 shots in, because I feel like in the beginning you might have been like, maybe I won't say it, and now you're like, what?
I mean, maybe I shouldn't have said it.
Like now, I am not editing this video.
I mean,
would you like to ask me a question and move on?
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Okay.
I chose to do that one right after I said I want to talk to Mary. And you're like, I want to change my boobs.
I want some. I didn't say what I would do to them. So
I just said change.
Yeah. They would change.
The imagination. Now everyone's imagining your boobs, so that's not any better. This is making it worse. Ask me a question.
Okay. Where's the craziest place you've gone to the bathroom?
Oh my gosh. Poop or pee?
What?
I mean, I'm really asking.
Let's go with poop then.
Okay. Poop. Okay. Do you want me to answer pee also or no?
Sure. Go for both.
So pee would be, I did this canoe race. I'm not really a big canoeer, if you will, but I was living in Belize at the time, and they have this race from the west side of the country to the east side of the country, which is like 85 miles on a river the whole time. Now, so it's a very small country. And so I said, the only way I do this is if it was like a mixed team. So it was a guy and a girl and me. There's 3 of us, 2 girls and a guy in the canoe. And we decided that to save time, we would not stop to get out and pee in the river. We would just pee in our seats in the canoe. So that's the first one. And you know what? We're going to talk more about that in our next episode. Next episode is our period product.
Oh, great. All the
There's
guys
a little teaser that I'm talking about the canoe race, peeing in the canoe, and also talking about my period.
And the guys are like not listening to next episode.
Yeah, there's no way you want to. If you don't want to watch the wedding dress one, you do not want to hear about the period stuff.
But go on.
So that was the first one. Was I just peed in the canoe, and poor Jonathan. It was like 2 girls front, middle, and he was in the back. And so the way the canoe sits, the weight, because he's heavier, comes to the back. So he's like has a cup and is like scooping out like pee water and regular water too, but he's like scooping out as we go. We did save a lot of time, but the goal of that canoe race was not to come in first, because they have like professional people to come in first. It was to finish, because
so you could have gotten out of the canoe then.
180 miles in 4 days. Did I say 80? I think it's 180.
Yeah, you said 85.
Yeah, it's definitely more than that, because one of the days is 65 miles. So it's definitely more than that.
So then if you knew you weren't going to finish first, you really could have just gotten out in 5 minutes and peed.
We could have, but the longer your day goes, the less likely you are to finish that day. Like it is, I mean, you are paddling hard for like the longest day was like 10 hours. And
there's no current in that water?
There is a little bit of current, and there's some rapids, which my 2 like boat mates loved. And I was like freaking out every time we had rapids. But anyway, it's exhausting. It was one of the physically hardest things I've ever done. It was
So where have you pooed?
Harder than hiking the Grand Canyon. So the weirdest, strangest, or whatever you said, place that I have pooped would have to be when I was walking a 500-mile hike in northern Spain. And we often peed outside because you're walking. It was an average of 16 miles a day. So I walked 495 miles or something like that in 31 or 32 days. I don't remember what it was, but about a month. And so every day you'd start out early in the morning, you start walking. And if there's nowhere to the bathroom, you're just like, oh, look, a tree that's kind of off of the path. So I'm going to go over there. And you get back there and you see a bunch of toilet paper left. And you're like,
oh my God.
Everybody else went to the bathroom back here too. Like I thought I was so smart coming back here, and everybody has done this, which is really gross. Definitely then I had, I got sick and I had diarrhea, and I was sick for a day. So we stopped for a day. And the next day, the girl I was walking with, Emily, I don't think you listen, but shout out Emily Green if you listen.
Shout out Emily Green.
And she was like, can we at least walk like 5 or 6 miles today? Because we were going to get behind, you know?
Yeah.
And she's like, I said, yeah, let's go. So we walked an easy day, which was 8 miles instead of 16 or 20. So we walked 8 miles that day, and I had diarrhea, and I stopped. So like every hour I had to stop and like have diarrhea on the side of the trail, on the side of the road. Cause sometimes it was in cities, sometimes it was in vineyards, which were really cool because they just let you eat all the grapes as you walk, which was really fun. And they had free wine.
But you're like,
but yeah, so I was like diarrhea. We had like a roll of toilet paper with us, and I was like, I need to stop. And she would like kind of watch. And a lot of times it wasn't even like, there was no trees. So
she would watch you?
No, she would watch in case people were coming.
Oh, okay, good. Because that would be awkward too.
She would just say it like that. A lot of times she would watch. She would just watch.
Like, why?
I'm giving away our secrets. So she would watch in case somebody was coming. She would keep guard in case somebody was coming around the corner or whatever. Because it was just like, I'm just exposed in a field and I'm having diarrhea. And it was
okay. Let's go to the next question.
Okay, so that's pee and poo.
People are going to get sick.
Nobody's going to get sick from that.
I might get sick.
You ready? I think you need to take a shot.
I've taken quite a few.
I know, but it's fun. Okay, I'll give you an easy one then. Let's see what we are on time. We're already at 37 minutes. Okay, let's keep going.
Wow.
What's something, this isn't one I think you'll take a shot on, but maybe you will. I don't know.
Let's see.
What's something you've done that you wouldn't ever want to tell your mama about?
Oh.
What's something you've done that you never want to tell your mom or your mama about? Mama's listening, and so is mama.
So,
You gonna tell him right now?
I would have said in my first time to New York, but mom actually heard that story.
I don't know that story. Who'd you go to New York with the first time?
Katie and her mom.
What did you and Katie and her mom do in New York?
Well, her mom wasn't with us when we went to go get a purse.
Oh, the purses. I have heard the story. Okay.
And I wasn't ever going to tell mom, but I was telling my cousin about it. And my mom, I turned the corner and my mom was like, "You did what?" So,
this came from the daughter who, like, you called your parents from Guatemala on purpose to shock them.
Well, I didn't know Guatemala was that bad, but mom knew it was terrible. So I'm not going to give up any other secrets.
Okay, there you go. I did not expect a shot from that one. Well, I have another one that we'll wait for.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Why wouldn't you expect a shot? I'm not telling all my secrets.
Well, I just didn't know if you would say something like, I don't know if you would say something.
No.
I don't know how I would answer that question. I might decide after 2 shots that I'm going to share it, or I might decide I'm not going to share it. Take another shot. Okay, it's your turn.
Okay. So what's the biggest lie you've told?
The biggest lie?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Okay. This is kind of a fun one.
You're going to tell it? I'm trying to get you to take a shot.
Maybe I should. Well, the thing is I made up something and I told Sean we were dating and he believed me. And it was like
You told him you were 21?
No.
22.
He was 27. I was 35. So I could have just said 27, Angela. I made up something and anyway. So I'm trying to think what else that I lied about. I can't think of anything except way back to high school. Let me tell a high school story. It's not really that great.
That's not really great.
I'm trying to think what I don't lie about much now. I mean, what do I have to lie about right now?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I told you that I couldn't do the podcast like 2 days ago, but that was a lie. No, I'm just kidding. I just told you that.
We couldn't have done it 2 days ago. I was working.
No, because you cannot be drinking this a lot before.
That's right.
Okay, weekend. This is a weekend night podcast. Okay.
We are recording it on a weekend.
Yes, and my children are happily in their beds. Okay, so I told Sean we've been dating like a month, and I told him I did this big build up, and I told him I had something that I wanted to share with him about my past. And he's like, okay. And I said, basically, I took a long time to say it, but I told him that I had been a prostitute in the past.
What?
Why didn't you say I could just say like a dancer or something?
What?
But I told him, and I told him like,
I don't think I know this story.
Oh yeah.
What?
And then as soon as I said it, I was like, this isn't going to be funny. Like I immediately regretted it because he was silent. He was just silent. We were sitting in the car and we were talking. I don't even remember where we were.
Because he's also, if y'all don't know Sean, he's also a doctor. So he's probably thinking, what diseases does she have?
I didn't think about the diseases part.
I'm sure there was.
I told him it was, pre-conversion before I was living like this, because he knows that I'm Catholic and I take my faith.
Oh my gosh.
So I had to then elaborate that it was like before I was going to church regularly.
Oh my gosh.
That is details to make it believable. And also he didn't know me quite well enough yet after only a month to know that it was a joke. Like people who know me longer would be like, yeah, right. But so it was just the perfect timing. And he just sat there and looked at me and I was like, oh my God, I'm just kidding. I just made that up. Like I couldn't even hold it for like 60 seconds. And I was like, I can't do it. And
I cannot believe
and then he looked at me and then I felt really bad because he was like, why did you do that?
That is? What got into you? What's wrong with
No, in
you?
my mind, I thought it was going to be funny. Like, I didn't think he would believe it. I thought he'd be like, yeah, right. I don't know what I was thinking, but Betsy thought she was going to be funny. And then
And you weren't.
luckily,
Betsy's not funny.
luckily he stayed with me. We are happily married 4 years.
Wow.
So
That
yes,
is insane.
that was kind of a crazy moment. I don't know why I did that. And
He could totally have believed you though, because you had enough time at that point in your age
I could have
to have been a prostitute. Yeah.
and then not for the last 15 years, and he wouldn't have known, you know.
Right.
He didn't know anything about me. So anyway,
Wow.
that would be a lie that I kind of thought was a joke, but it just backfired badly.
Wow.
So I do feel bad
Okay.
about that because it was not funny, and I thought it was going to be funny. It was not. Okay, your turn.
I asked
Ready?
you that. Oh yeah, go.
Okay. What is your favorite alcohol?
Oh, wine. Moscato, 100%. Take that all. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was in the grocery store and I was like,
Thanks
"Oh,
for
I
a
see."
softball.
What?
Thanks for the softball.
You're welcome. I think you've had like 2 more than me already. So
I don't even know.
okay. So
I'm-
I was looking at Cupcake Moscato in the grocery store here so that we'll be
good.
prepared whenever you are able to come and visit me.
Good.
We'll be all set.
Very good. Although I'm really enjoying this sweet tea vodka.
You need to bring some of that with you. We'll do an
Gotcha.
exchange. We'll do an alcohol liquor exchange for Moscato.
Okay, sounds
Okay,
great.
what's your next one?
Okay, what's your most embarrassing moment at work?
Oh.
Do you have one from work?
It's so hard.
Because
So
now I don't want to ask like in life, because if the having diarrhea in the vineyards of
that
France
was not the most
isn't it?
embarrassing.
I don't know if I could take your most embarrassing then.
Well, you were with me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just making stuff up. Okay, so in work, it's hard. So I taught everything from like kindergarten to.
You're not taking shots.
I
gotta
know.
come up with better
Hold on. I'm
questions.
trying to think of something because
Oh,
I might as well just take a shot, honestly.
Just
because
take a
all
shot.
this stuff is like little stuff. I don't have a good
a
answer.
good embarrassing one.
Yeah, because it's stuff like one time I had kindergarten. The kindergartners just tell you like it is. So one time I came in, my hair was wet, and usually I wash my hair at night, so it's dry in the morning. And I came in, and the kids were like, one of the boys is like, "Are you wearing a wig today?" And I'm like,
Oh,
"Really?" And then another time they're like, "Miss Hess, you're having a baby?" And I'm like, I look at my shirt and I'm like, never wearing this top again.
wow, like burn that top.
But yeah, stuff like that. And then one of the middle schoolers, when I was pregnant, was like, we knew it because you were really skinny and now you're less skinny.
Oh my gosh.
I just looked at her and was like
they
that
don't
was
realize
really
you do their
smooth.
grades.
Yeah, I was like, really
Yeah.
smooth cover up there, honey. And she was like, no, you're still skinny, miss. You're just
It was a girl that said
skinny. Oh yeah, because she like stopped mid track and was like,
No.
7th and 8th graders. Okay, what am I gonna do next? Let's try limoncello. So I don't really have a good embarrassing story, so I'm gonna take a shot just because I should have something better about my work.
Okay.
Also,
Are you leaving the
I do
room?
feel like I should keep up with you. You know, I don't
Well,
have
it's hard.
a lot of more really embarrassing things for you. Okay, you're up. Oh no, I ask you. It's your turn.
Yeah. You have to take a shot first.
Hold on. We're at 46 minutes, so we might be almost time to wrap this up. Okay.
Well, good, because I only have like
Okay,
a
this
few
is
more
the homemade
questions.
limoncello from Jenny Percy.
How does it
Shout out
smell?
Jenny Percy. Oh, I didn't smell it. It smells like rubbing alcohol.
Nice.
This might be, and I am out of my.
So I like limoncello when we were in Italy. I didn't. When I've come back to the States, I have not found a limoncello that I like.
We got some meloncello in the cabinet. I should have got that out, but I was kind of curious because I haven't opened this yet. You ready?
Go ahead and take that. Let's see how it goes. Oh, is it strong? Oh, that's
I
good.
feel it like immediately through my nose.
Oh, that's a good drink. Good job, Jenny.
Woo!
Okay.
I think that was equivalent of 2, so go easy on me. All right, your turn.
No, you asked me. I asked you that one.
That's what I meant. I meant if your turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
You might take a shot to this one. I think you will. My guess is you will.
Okay.
Who in your family would you never, ever, ever lend money to? I know you don't want to say anything about your family members. Take a shot, Angela.
Hold on.
Who would you never lend money to in your family?
I'm thinking of like distant cousins.
You can go ahead and say it, but your mama is going to listen to this.
Yeah, I know, but I don't. Not my distant cousins listen. So just give me 1 second.
Okay.
And let me think.
I don't think you should dig yourself in a hole because this could come back to people.
Okay, but also, okay, yeah, fine.
Just do it. Come on.
I just poured a bit. I just took a shot too.
That was a tough question, though, right? That was a tough.
Yeah,
question.
that's a good question. Yeah, because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
You just want to hurt people. I knew you'd be like, I just don't want to hurt people's feelings. Please bring that sweet tea to my house whenever you.
So good. Do you like sweet tea?
I do. I don't drink it very much because it's so much sugar.
Does Sean like it?
I don't know.
Sweet tea.
I make the tea that I made when I was at your house. It's like Lipton, like cold brew tea, and then I add like raspberry, like Crystal Light raspberry lemonade, and that's really good. So we've been drinking that. We keep that in the fridge.
Okay.
All
right.
Ready?
My turn to you. Yes. What is your okay? If you had to have plastic surgery.
No, you can't just keep my question back to me.
I can do whatever we want. We don't have rules.
On my face or anywhere on my body?
Anywhere on your body.
Anywhere on my body?
Yeah. If you had to have plastic surgery.
If I had to.
You're having plastic surgery. What are you getting done?
I would do liposuction. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I mean, I could have my web toes cut apart.
That's stupid.
I don't think that's dumb. I think that's dumb. I think I would do liposuction. Yeah. Why not?
See, I didn't even think of lipo. I don't know why I didn't think of it as plastic surgery. But when I think of plastics, it is.
I mean, I think it's altering your body anyway. I think lipo is considered plastic surgery, right?
I guess.
I mean, I don't know. I'm looking at myself in this Zoom call, and I'm like, my cheeks, my chin. I think later in life, I would be like, I want to change this.
Your neck? Right now, you don't want it to be there?
I don't want a neck. I do not. I like to not have a neck.
You just want your head right on your shoulders.
Just like that. I don't see what. So I think later in life, this is gonna sag a lot more. And so I feel like I would want to like kind of like tuck that.
Why do you think that's gonna sag?
Because of age.
Like, are you just making stuff up? But not everyone. Like, Mama is 92. Hers doesn't sag to her.
What? Well, I don't. Okay, so I would say. Oh, the other thing too is that one eyebrow is low. Do you see this? Look. Do you see this one's like closer? Do you notice that? Like, I have.
Wait, come in the camera some more. I mean, that you pointed out.
Lift this one up so that it matches this one. But here's the problem. You never know what's going to go wrong with that, like you said. So I could end up like this and be walking around town like, hey, y'all.
like they're always like, Betsy's so inquisitive looking.
It's like.
She's always thinking.
I am always thinking. So if it were my case, I don't know what I would say. I don't. Because I guess if I had to do something right now in this, I guess I would do like maybe Botox for crow feet or something. But I don't really feel like I want anything right now. And I am afraid that it will change and I'll just look like a different person, Like if I got a nose job, why would I do that? Like right now?
Yeah.
So later I would say
maybe job.
Something for the saggy stuff if that happens later on. But right now I'd be like, yeah, let's get rid of some of this blubber. Let's do some lipo.
Okay. Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Your turn. You ready?
My turn. I'm ready.
If you I told you I had the same one. If you could have any job in the world, what would it be?
Oh, okay.
Any job.
So,
Come be my nanny.
Yeah, no. Claire told you to stop singing. I am a much worse singer than you are.
He does have a big attitude.
I loved like designing stuff. Like
Okay.
when I was younger, I
Like
drew
house
dresses.
design or like
Drew dresses,
clothing.
and
Okay,
then
so
yes,
fashion design.
but I don't sew and I don't like do that. I just put it on paper. But as I've gotten older, I really enjoy like throwing parties, putting a party together.
Yes, you would be a great party
Yeah.
planner.
Yes, I love it. I do like anything at the family.
So my friend Shelby was a math teacher in middle school, and now she started her own like party planning thing.
Really? How's that going?
I think it's going well. I mean, she started her own business, but she started working at like a big hotel that hosts weddings also. So she works for the hotel and also on the side does her own like wedding planning. But shout out Shelby. I don't know if Shelby listens. But yeah, Angela, you would be awesome at party planning. I think we talked about this before. This would be
I love doing everything from like the decorations to the food to make sure it all flows with the theme. I love it. I've done several showers, baby showers, bridal showers.
Yes.
Birthdays.
Bachelorette parties.
I mean, yeah. I enjoy that stuff. So it's fun for me too. Actually, my kitchen is kind of still decorated. My cousin, we did a small 30th birthday for Maddie's brunch. And I
saw the pictures. It looked really fun.
Thank you. It was really nice.
So yeah, you do a great job. You would be great at that.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Maybe you could like semi-retire and then do that.
Yes. Cool. Let me do it.
All right, I'll keep that in mind for my
but let me say I do love my job.
Party.
So
yes, of course you do. Did you hear me? I was like, you can plan my 50th and 60th birthday party when you're
for sure. Anytime. Let's do it together.
Since I already had my retirement party.
Yeah.
When I stopped working when I was pregnant and I did not
that was it
for the next year.
That was your party.
14 years. That's a good amount. My husband gave me flowers and a retirement, like happy retirement card. And I was like,
oh.
So when we decided I would stay home. Okay, you're up.
Okay.
And we have time for 2 more. So go fast.
Oh, good. Because I really have 2 left.
No, you have 1. You only get 1 and I get 1 more. Go.
Oh, okay. Yep. Then I won't ask that stupid one. So you have 1.
You talk about your own question. Like, why did you write down it was stupid? Okay, go ahead.
You have 1 wish. Go.
Oh, that's so hard. Okay, I don't want to get you upset, but I'm gonna be honest.
What?
You want me to be honest?
I am a little scared. Like, but go ahead, be honest. What? Oh my gosh, I think I know what it is. Does it have to do with me?
Yes.
Yeah, then I know what it is.
It would be for Angela to meet someone and fall in love and get married.
Oh, that's your 1 wish?
Yeah. What else? My life is great. What else do I have to wish for?
I don't know. The lottery, world peace.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Backtrack. World peace. I want to end world hunger. Sorry, Angela. Forgot it.
Hey, no, I'm way above that. Thank y'all. You are not a Karen tonight.
Whoops, too late. Okay, but that's the first thing I thought of.
That's awesome.
And as you know, that's a big prayer intention that I have for you.
And I might start
find that awesome companion for your life.
Yes. Thank y'all.
That wonderful relationship. So
that's awesome.
Comments below.
Oh my God.
Angela is open. By the way, y'all need to like this video and you need to subscribe to our channel because we need to get more people. But besides that, also you need to send this video to your single friends so that Angela's more than willing to be set up on blind dates.
I've done many of them.
3 or 4 shots in.
Okay.
Send her a phone number, call her up, take her out on a date.
All right. Last question then. Finish it up for us.
Oh, me. Okay. I think I just have a small one.
That's fine because I've had like 4 shots in a row.
Okay. All right. How long does it take you, honestly, how long does it take you to get ready in the morning?
For work?
Yeah. Like whole routine, makeup, shower, hair, listening to Betsy and Teresa. Shout out Teresa, Marco
Um,
Polo.
I can get ready in between 30 minutes and 40 minutes.
Okay.
That's everything. That's like waking up to make my bed, because I make my bed every morning,
That's good.
and
I do too.
shower. Here's the thing though, it used to be an hour and I have cut that back. But also with COVID, at work, my hair has been up in a ponytail since March.
So
I
do you
used to
flat
wear,
iron your hair or no?
I do, but it just takes like 5 seconds. I mean, it
Okay.
takes very, very little time to flat iron it. And sometimes I'll just kind of leave it a little wet too and put it up because it's going up. It doesn't matter anymore.
Right. It doesn't matter. I'm surprised you
I
flat iron it at all. I thought you just.
Well, I have like flyaways up top, little baby hair that I try to control those. But then sometimes I look at it and I'm like, what is this? What is going on? So, and then I regret maybe I should have taken an extra 5 more seconds to do something. But it doesn't, yeah, I can get out the house probably, I would say, close to 40 minutes, because I also make a shake in the morning and drink that on my way into work normally.
That's not bad. That's less than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you thought it was about an hour?
Yeah. I mean, just because you do makeup, you do shower, you do blow dry your hair, you do flat iron, and then you have your little routine, like you straighten up your bed. You do your shake. Like it seems like it would add up to more, which maybe it was more before when you were doing more with your hair.
Right.
It just seems like a
But
lot when we were
also,
traveling together and we're like, okay, we need to leave at 8 a.m. And you're like, okay, you need to wake me up at 7.
yeah, and I would still
Whereas
say
I'm like, we're leaving at 8, you can wake me up at 7:45.
but also when we're traveling, I have to then see what the weather's like to pick out an outfit. I know what I'm wearing to work every day.
That's true.
It's scrubs, so that might take an extra 5 or 10 minutes, maybe a little bit longer.
Well,
And
and you also
when I
put
do
on more
makeup for work,
jewelry and you want to look
yes,
cute when we taking
yes.
pictures.
I mean, I don't even wear a watch or anything to work anymore. It's just stud earrings or these little hoops that stay close to my that are close to the lobe.
But
So
you
it's
do makeup
very.
now versus like as we said in 8th and 9th grade when there was no makeup.
I wear, and even the girls in surgery, they're like, I can't believe you put makeup on every day. Well, I told them if I didn't, y'all would think I was sick. Something's wrong with me.
Yeah.
But I also do makeup. It's just a very quick makeup, instead of like, oh, let me get all this and do my eyes nice.
I think, people are doing this like kind of like thing where they promote like we sell this makeup and look how good it looks before and after. And I think that's amazing, but I'm also like, my routine is literally 10 minutes. Like I brush my teeth and I do something with my hair and I'm done and I get dressed. And so I'm like, do I want to invest all that in makeup? Like you said, I do my makeup fast and I'm done, not like a 40 makeup routine.
Right. I don't have time for that. But
now
also,
when I have makeup on, my husband's like, what are you doing? Oh, you have a podcast? Oh, you put mascara on for your podcast, but you don't.
I took a shower today and did a whole makeup for the podcast.
Yeah.
But
I understand. But
there's also
I don't wear it normally.
You don't wear it normally. But I don't know. It's just, I need to have makeup. I think it's just for me. It's just part of. I don't wear it every day.
You feel confident with how you look.
Yeah.
And
with
Angela,
with my makeup.
Like we said, at any point you could run into future Mr. Husband Man. So you never know.
I could. Like quick little story. When I was in high school, when I felt that I thought I broke my ankle in high school playing tennis with my brother, my mom and dad were like, well, let's see how it is in the morning. And if her ankle's still this swollen, we'll take her to the hospital. So of course it was still really swollen the next morning. And dad was like, maybe you should take her in, Judy, get it checked out. And I was like, okay. So I'm hobbling to the door and my mom was like, don't you want to go put some makeup on? And I was like, okay. And she said, another important thing, you never know who you're going to meet or see. which
That
is
is
really like, how many times have you been out in public with nothing and you run into 15 people, and then you're in public and you just stepped out of the hair salon and you look like a supermodel and you see no one, you know?
Do you remember I told you the story? I was on a flight and I was on like a 5-hour flight or 3-hour flight, but we ended up sitting on the tarmac for an hour and a half or 2 hours, and it was late. And I was sitting right next to this guy who was like 5 years younger than me, and he was a firefighter. And we talked literally for 5 hours straight. And I remember thinking, why the flip did I not put makeup on before I came? Like, cause I'm just like, I'm traveling in the airport. Who cares?
Yeah.
And I thought of you and I was like, I should have freaking put makeup on. Like, you know, so we just had the best.
Well, don't just say me.
It was 2 a.m., Angela. It was 2 in the morning when our flight ended up taking off. I was supposed to leave at 10, I think, or 9, and it was 2 hours delay. We ended up getting on the plane and leaving at 2 in the morning, and we talked until 4 a.m. the whole plane ride.
That's insane.
And it was awesome, great conversation. And hold on. And it was awesome, great conversation. And I was like really surprised. I almost just was like, here's my number. But he was like,
why didn't you?
I feel like I might have actually given it to him. It was right when I was doing the strategic dating plan, STD.
Which that'll be a podcast episode.
SDP. That's a separate podcast episode. But the strategic
dating
plan,
tonight.
It was right when I started. I started like the week after, and I thought, you know what? If I was doing that, I would have been like more forward and been like, here's my phone number. Give me a call. I know you're from Colorado, but if you're ever in Mississippi, look me up. So,
or you were in Texas.
I was in Texas. I might have actually been in Belize. That might have been part of it. So I was out of
Oh.
But I thought to myself, gosh darn it, Betsy, what the frick is your problem? Why didn't you put makeup on? You never know who you're going to run into.
I love it.
And now he didn't ask for your number because you don't have any makeup on.
That's my mama's advice. Like, that's
the other one,
words of wisdom.
This is going to be Miss Judy advice this episode. What
Yes.
was the first one you told us?
If a woman tells her weight, she'll tell you anything.
Ooh, that one is rough.
Yeah.
Stop telling people how much I weigh.
And then put your makeup on, ladies, because you never know who you're going to run into.
You never know.
But you know what? I ran into Blake Shelton on the airplane.
That's right.
Took a picture with him. And I don't look terrible. I had a set of makeup on. I had my face on.
I had my face on. Okay,
Yeah.
we got to wrap it up. This was awesome.
Y'all, we've enjoyed it. I hope y'all
something.
enjoy it.
Next time we do Truth and Shots, I might use some of the same questions. If I don't have really hard questions, I might be like in the middle of it, like, and how much do you weigh, Angela? And you'll be like, give me another shot.
It was hard for me to come up with 10 questions that aren't just like raunchiness, and whatever.
Sure,
yeah. So if we do it again,
but before we do that, we'll do a wish game night and this or that.
Oh yeah,
because we have tons of wish pictures, so we'll get back to you. Okay. So next episode, stay tuned. Subscribe. Next week next Sunday we'll be putting out the Period podcast for you ladies, talking about periods, period products. Some
and it's
really
not
weird.
just like, it's not just the normal stuff. This is some crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff. And we have a guest coming next week.
We have a guest.
Yes. So we'll see you guys next week. Everybody have a great night.
Y'all have a good week. Bye.
Having shots with. Oh, I just spilled that in my hair.
You're
okay.
such
Have
a
a great night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.